haunted places in New Hampshire. New Hampshire, a U.S. state in New England, is defined by its quaint towns and large expanses of wilderness. It is also infamously known for its tragedies, creepy legends, and chilling haunted places. You may encounter a loving pirate to unruly children and unsettled spirit to walkers who burn in fires. Halloween is the best time to visit these 10 most haunted places in the state. Margaritas Mexican Restaurant. Margaritas Mexican Restaurant is said to be haunted by a spirit named George who moves people's chairs, drinks their beverages, and throws food. From 1890 to 1975, the building was home to Concord Police Department. It is also included a jail with several cells to detain criminals. The restaurant kept the cells intact with bars and all, offering patrons the opportunity to have dinner at a table in a jail cell. Kimball Castle, Gilford. Located in Gilford, 300 acres property on Lock's Hill was purchased by Benjamin Kimball in 1895 and the castle was built in 1899. Castle owners and caretakers have reported unusual sights and sounds that indicated that the building is haunted. Full body apparitions were seen in the house. The hearing the sound of horse banging on the wall in the areas of stables was also reported. There are reports of door locking and unlocking by themselves. Antique clocks randomly start working after years of being out of service. Things disappearing and books being pulled off shelves. Isles of Shoals, Portsmouth. There have been numerous reports of ghostly sightings on Isles of Shoals. This group of small islands are haunted by ghost of Blackbeard or his wife, ghost child of Betty Moody, the ghost ship and ghost of Karen and Anathy Christensen, who were murdered in 1873. According to legend, Moody and her infant child hid in one of the natural rocky caves to hide from Native Americans. Moody is said to have smothered the child to death after it started crying for fear of being caught. Isidore the ghost ship, which wrecked in 1842, has been seen from these islands. Moulton House, Hampton. Self-made, a wealthy merchant, mill owner, soldier, and father of 15 children, General Jonathan Moulton is best known for legends and ghost stories that surround his name. According to legend, a wealthy merchant and soldier, General Jonathan Moulton, sold his soul to the devil, who in return filled his boots with gold each month as they hung in the fireplace. When Moulton tricked the devil by cutting out the soles of his boots to receive more gold, Satan burned his mansion to the ground in 1769, and later a second Moulton mansion was built in place. After Moulton's death in 1787, slaves in the house reported seeing ghosts. It is also claimed that Moulton's wife Abigail haunts the house even today. The Manor, Franklin Pierce College, Rindge. Franklin Pierce College's The Manor, also known as Peterson Hall, was once a brothel run by Adana McGuinness. Adana's apparition has been seen looking out the window and a piano has been heard playing, although there is not one on the premises. Staff have reported seeing a disembodied head float by on the third floor during the night. A student saw a shadow on a landing preceded by two flashes of light. Many other students said the third floor felt strange. The Henniker House, Henniker. According to legend, the ghost of ocean-born Mary Wallace makes visit to her old house every Halloween in the horse-drawn coach. In 1720, pirate captain Don Pedro captured the ship and found a red-haired baby that had been born just that day on board. He promised to spare everyone's lives if the child was named after his mother, and so the baby was named ocean-born Mary Wallace. Mary grew up, married and had children, though she was widowed at a young age. Eventually, Captain Pedro found out about Mary and later the two ended up marrying, and they lived together in this mansion. Mary died at 94 age, and since then, the ghost of a tall red-haired woman with glowing green eyes has appeared in the upstairs window and on the main staircase. Huntress Hall of Keene State College, Keene. Built in 1926, Huntress Hall of Keene State College has been rumored to be haunted by the ghost of building's namesake and Board of Education Director Harriet Huntress for decades. Huntress Hall was an all-female residence hall until the beginning of World War II. Residents inside Huntress Hall have reported hearing strange noises in the attic. The noises heard were described as the sound of rolling wheelchair, creaking and squeaking back and forth. Chase House, Portsmouth. The Chase House in Portsmouth was built as a home for orphan children. It is said that the Chase House is haunted by a young girl who hung herself in her room. According to locals, she appears in the hallway late at night, and when she is approached, she runs down the hall and disappears. A young girl screams late at night. Footsteps can be heard moving towards the stairs on the third floor, which used to house the residence counselors. Locked doors are mysteriously unlocked and opened. She also turns the electricity on and off. Marston House, Hampton. Marston House in Hampton is said to be haunted by an 11-year-old boy named Valentine Marston, who was accidentally shot in 1890 while hunting. Marston is buried in the High Street Cemetery, but his ghost returns to home once occupied by the Marston family. Marston is a white ghost, meaning those who see him experiences something good in their lives. The woman claimed to have seen a young boy in a sailor suit. He is a harmless ghost and he just smiles and disappears. Rindge Historical Society Museum, Rindge. According to the Soul Seekers Paranormal Society, this classical and historical New England museum has had many paranormal activities, reports of strange happenings, including figures seen in the windows, lights turning on and off, objects moving and being thrown, voices, cold spots, strange photographs and videos, feelings of not being alone, and the smell of pipe tobacco.
Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe our channel. Press bell icon to see updates on our latest videos.